You create your Ikigai. That's literally it. That's what I did. Now, an Ikigai is made up of 4 pillars. I always preach about this, but I'm just going to remind you guys. The first one is what you love, which is your passion. And I'll save the other 3 for later. What I love is filming, editing, designing, and writing, and I guess speaking to the camera. I also love community building. I built a community last year with my clothing brand, and I'm building one right now with creative entrepreneurs. I also love brand building. That's why I created this personal brand, this YouTube channel. It's a whole personal brand that I'm building right now. And I also built a brand last year with my clothing brand. The second pillar is what you are good at, which is your vocation. This comes from your skills and your experience and the shit that you enjoy doing, but at the same time you're good at it. Pretty easy. What are you good at? If you're good at nothing, then obviously you need to put some reps in. The third one is what the world needs, which is your mission. Your mission has to help others. It's a selfless journey. This is what makes it super purposeful, because it's not about you anymore. Your Ikigai, your purpose, it's not only about you and your selfish desires for financial freedom or making money or getting views or subscribers or engagement, right? It's a selfless journey. It's like serving others at the same time. That's what makes it so powerful. That's what makes an Ikigai so powerful, because it's like you're the inspiration as well. You become the inspiration. You become a source of usefulness to the world. It's basically where you solve other people's problems. And you can't do this if you haven't solved your own problems yet. I've solved the problem of starting my personal brand, of staying consistent with my content. That's why I preach about it. That's why I teach people how to edit videos, how to stay consistent, how to generate ideas, because I've solved those problems before. Your mission has to be a selfless goal, or goals. It can be multiple goals. The fourth pillar is what you can be paid for, which is your profession. It's basically your potential career choice for the future. The other 3 pillars, what you love, what you're good at, and what the world needs, has to synchronize in order to become a future career for yourself. Now, you would obviously know if it's realistic or not. We're not dumb here. If you're watching this, you're probably someone who has a deep passion for creating your own content. But working as a solo content creator can really suck, especially if you're struggling with low views and followers, uncertainty, procrastination, inconsistency, and a million more problems that we have to face alone. So it's my pleasure to welcome you, my friend, to join us in Creative Entrepreneurs, a community of hundreds of ambitious content creators working together to grow to our first 10,000 followers in 90 days. If you become a member today, you get immediate access to our daily Zoom calls, our Notion creator to-do lists, the live interviews that I host with big influencers, my free content creation courses, and so much more that'll help you strategize, receive feedback, and get the audience you deserve during the 90 days of growing your personal brand with us. If you want more details, click the link in the description or go to skool.com/creative-entrepreneurs to watch the full video where I dive deeper into what our mission really means. And if content creation is the journey you have chosen, I hope to meet you inside. Moving back to the topic of passion, don't expect to find your passion in a day. You cannot. That's so unrealistic. People think, and it's such a shitty phrase when people say finding your passion. We need to rephrase it into developing your passion, building your passion. For me, at least, what my purpose is now is to help other content creators, right? And although it sounds stupid, people may not understand, it's connected to all of my passions for creating filming content, for editing content. And all of that came from what I did to chase my curiosity. Basically, what I'm saying is just do shit. Just do stuff. Do things that makes you curious. Chase things that, sparks your interest. I'm not saying to commit to one thing today. Of course not. It's so unrealistic. All you have to do is just do shit, and then you'll eventually develop and build that passion. I consistently put in the work every single day. For example, filming, editing, designing, writing, community building. That's what builds my passion for creating content and building my community and building my business, because every day I fall in love with it more and more. And that's what you need as well, because every single day I become more obsessed with improving myself and improving my work with my content and my business. If you guys are a little confused, just a little backstory, okay? I found my passion, right, from creating organic content for my clothing brand, Mizushi. And this was only last year. The organic content that I made was mostly short form videos. So that's pretty much what I specialize in, creating shorts. So the skills that I developed when I built my business was video editing, videography, photography, and graphics design. And that's how I, found my passion, right? Here is the mindset that you need to approach with all of this. You need to ruthlessly search for your ikigai. Like, you cannot stop searching and just being so curious about everything. And that's what I need as well. Sometimes we get comfortable with, let's say you have a purpose. Okay, let's say you and I have a purpose. Sometimes we get comfortable with it. And then like some golden opportunity pops up and you're like, oh no, that doesn't really align with my purpose. That doesn't really align with my mission. And it's like, okay, that means every single day your purpose can change. And that's another big lesson that I'm currently going through right now is your ikigai can change anytime. So we all need to be able to be formless, be shapeless, and like Bruce Lee says, be water, my friend. You need to be able to adapt with anything that comes to your life and presents the opportunity to you and that you could be interested in, because you always have to have an open mind. I think having a closed mind, I don't know, it's just limiting, and I don't like limits. So ruthlessly search for your ikigai. What makes you tick? What do you enjoy? What are you good at? What are your strengths? What are your goals for the future? How can you help people? Now, using this ikigai, let's say this little ball here is your ikigai. You need to create content based off of these 4 pillars. Create content based off of your purpose. Your purpose is your niche. Some creators and influencers out there like to say you are the niche, but I want to say your purpose is your niche. So here is my ikigai visual, right? I'm just showing you guys. At the time I'm recording this, I haven't actually made this, so I have no idea what this looks like. But my point is, this little visual here can change every single day. I often make visuals like this or like write journals just to get clarity, because clarity is so underrated. You need clarity as an entrepreneur. Well, as a fucking human being, sorry. The more clarity you have, the more driven you are. So my final message is search.